Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, National Healthcare Properties Inc. NHP just filed an 8K, and I am seeing some big shifts happening behind the scenes. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company just closed a huge stock offering, and it looks like they are restructuring how their partnership works and rewarding employees and directors with stock. This filing is all about things that happened around the 30th of April 2026, which was the date of the report. National Healthcare Properties Incorporated NHP is filing a current report to let everyone know about some important events. The big news here is that on the 23rd of April 2026, the company finished a big sale of its class, a common stock. They sold a lot of shares, and then a few days later, the people who bought them asked for even more shares to cover extra sales. These extra shares were exchanged on the 28th of April. So they raised a lot of money from selling more stock. Now, because they sold all this stock, they had to change some of their internal partnership agreements. The main document they updated is called the Amended and Restated Agreement of Limited Partnership. Think of it as their operating rulebook for their main partnership company. They changed it on the 30th of April 2026 to basically clean things up after selling all those new shares. What did they change? Well, first they got rid of a special kind of partnership interest that was held by another company called Healthcare Trust Special Limited Partnership. LLC. This special interest was worth nothing when all these new shares were sold. They also made all the outstanding Class B units in their partnership automatically turn into regular limited partnership units called OP units. So, Class B units are no longer a thing. Another big change is they added clear rules about when limited partners who own OP units can get their money back or convert those units into something else. They also reset how many OP units are out there so that the number of OP units you can exchange for one share of company stock is back to 1-to-1 or 1.0. They also created a brand new type of partnership unit called LTIP Units. Within LTIP Units, there are 4 special types, including basic LTIP Units and performance LTIP Units. So they are adding new ways to structure their partnership and reward people. Basically, they are tidying up their partnership structure to match the new reality after selling all that stock. Moving on, the company also gave out a lot of stock awards to its employees, including its top leaders. This was all approved by the board of directors and happened right after the stock offering was completed. Let's talk about specifics. The top executives like Michael Anderson, the CEO, Andrew T. Babin, the CFO, and Alan Park, the Chief Accounting Officer, all received a significant number of these new LTIP units. Michael Anderson got 348,665 of these LTIP units, Andrew T. Babin received 149,428, and Alan Park got 25,000. These awards will be given out each year over 4 years, starting 1 year from the 30th of April, 2026. This means they get a quarter of their award each year, as long as they are still working for the company. And it is not just the executives. The company's board also decided that each of the company's directors will get 12,500 restricted shares of common stock or LTIP units. These director awards will also vest over time, similar to the employee awards, based on them staying with the company. This looks like a way to tie the compensation of their leaders and directors directly to the company's performance and stock value after this big offering. Finally, the filing includes a standard exhibit for interactive data files. This is for tech purposes, basically embedding the important information in a way that computers can easily read and process. And the report is signed by Andrew T. Babin, the Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer, on May 1st, 2026. So what does all this mean? National Healthcare Properties Inc. NHP just completed a significant capital raise through a stock offering. This has prompted them to reorganize their internal partnership structure, simplifying it by removing old special interests and units, and introducing new incentives through LTIP units. The fact that they are giving out large amounts of stock and LTIP units to their executives and directors shows a clear intent to align their interests with shareholders. This is a common strategy after a major stock offering. It is a move to bring in fresh capital and then make sure the people running the show are incentivized to make that capital work effectively and grow the company's value. The risk here is always whether these new units and restructuring will actually lead to better performance, or if it is just a complex way to issue more stock. My biggest concern is understanding how these LTIP units will truly impact long-term shareholder value, and if the partnership structure realignment will create operational efficiencies or just more complexity. What I'm actually looking for is to see how these changes play out in their future financial reports and if they achieve the intended growth. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, and join our Discord.